guys, back here with a video, and I know I'm doing a voiceover thingy, but I'm smiling like I haven't smiled in a quick minute. Like the title says, the photo shows Tommaso Ciampa is, at least for the week, with AEW. Mark Briscoe, for spoiler alerts, by the way. But Mark Briscoe El Colon had a good match for the TNT Championship. Mark Briscoe retains. Mark Briscoe then says on Saturday in Collision there would be an open challenge with the exception of nobody from Don Callis' family can be a part of it. And I'm like, okay, that kind of makes sense. Granted, I don't watch Collision, but like that makes sense. And then music happens, and then there was a lights go out, heartbeat looking thing on not the Titantron, but like the entrance, like where that part of the Titantron. And I'm like, who could this be? This music does not sound familiar, but then again, I'm not up to date on AEW's entrance music, kind of deal. And then on one side it said Psycho, and I thought it said Psychosis, and I'm like, oh, okay, but that's me being me. The other side said Killer, and I'm like, started marking the F out, because Tommaso Ciampa, I put this out on Twitter, that he has a very special place in my cold Canadian heart. He did like a interview, I forget the podcast, or the link to the podcast, but it's Wrestling with the Depression, and he talked openly about his mental health struggles. And as a young adult back then, this was like 2014, it definitely made an impact on my life, and ever since had a special place in my heart, because he was the first wrestler that I followed that talked openly about it. And I, granted, have not seen anything on Twitter from Tony Khan, but then again, I don't follow him. But at least tonight he made an appearance, and then on Saturday he's challenging Mark Briscoe for the TNT Championship. And so cool. I can understand why people who follow like the pay-per-views, Dynamites, Collisions, that kind of stuff would say that we're good on Tommaso Ciampa, but being honestly biased, I wouldn't mind seeing him again, whether it's through AEW or through Ring of Honor. Him and ROH just nowadays weirdly fit. Will it be a full-time thing? I have no idea. Would love to know your thoughts and opinions, though.
I guess I'm